The name is Tiisetso. Maloma has already introduced me, all right? In the past 5 years, I've been a very terrible entrepreneur. Started off as a DJ, became a graphic designer, web designer, accountant. Worked extensively in television and music. Did a bit of animation as well. All right, well, I've stopped doing more. Now I work as a business model consultant. Of recent, I just published this book, it's self-published. It's called Forget the Business Plan, Use This Short Model. So why a business model? A business model, well, I wouldn't go into why not a business plan. It's tedious, I'm sure. Most of you hate it. A business model, what is it? It's the essence of how a business makes money. So now with this book, I explain, I give a template business model. It's called EBC, Essential Business Components. These are components that an entrepreneur has to concentrate on. The first one, what is it? I call it the absolute product stage, wherein, well, when you create a product, you have to bear in mind that someone needs to buy it, and it has to render value and efficiency to them. It has to leave them different, and it has to be better from your competition. I jump to the next component, which is marketing. What is marketing? Marketing is really wherein you relate the product use and value, efficiency and difference of your product to the possible buyers of your product. How do you market? What do you say? Well, I've got a product that I think people can buy. How do you start to do that? What you do is, well, identify a group of possible buyers that can buy into your product. Group one, maybe group of teachers, accountants, people who live in Soweto, Center, just identify them, possible buyers of your product, and then therefrom prioritize them. Who out of these groups can buy from me the quickest? And then that's the person that you go for, the one that can buy from you the quickest, so that what you can make cash flow. Cash flow is the third component of the business model I call EBC. With the cash flow, well, you make, market, distribute, and reinvest in your business. That's how you grow. I'll cut it for here. Like, it's a 6-component business model. The fourth one is, what is it? It's a distribution. The fifth one is happiness. Yeah.
Very self-assured, you're very confident, and you know, it appears to be very easy for you to stand up and talk. That's my first comment. My second comment is, up front, you didn't give me the credibility around who you are to be able to develop a book. So you actually started off by saying, I'm a terrible entrepreneur, and then you proceeded to tell me about this amazing book on how to develop a business model when you've just told me you're a terrible entrepreneur. So now the credibility for me is not there. Rather, stand up and say, this is my name, this is who I am. I've got a huge amount of experience because I've dabbled in these following businesses. And rather really make me feel comfortable that you're an authority on how to write a business model. So that's the first thing I'd say. The second thing, I felt like you were telling me about the book, and I'm not sure now if I really need to buy the book. So there's this very fine balance around how much you tell people and hook them in, so they just want more. And second of all, I felt that you spend so much time telling me about the book. I'm not entirely sure what your entire communications company does. So is it just the book, or are there many other facets to your company?
My first concern was that you didn't tell us what your company does, which was a concern for me. Secondly, when you pitched your book, you didn't tell us where to get it, how much it is, which is, I'm assuming you were pitching that we should buy your book. And if you just happened to walk out, that would have been that for me. The other stuff has been said already, so I think it does need a bit of work, but we do appreciate what we've learned. Thank you.